custom.
I hope no one heard that. And yes, while the game does say we're still playing Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, I apparently forgot to change that because I am not playing Danganronpa V Harmony anymore. We have finished that. Yeah, I'm not going to go into all the talent mode. But, yeah. As you can see, we're playing a new game as we're going through this opening. I don't know if this is the actual opening or, well, not the opening. This is just a time screen. I'm letting it keep playing because I'm enjoying the sight. And everyone can see the screen, I hope, quite well. As this is actually Persona 3 Portable, with our current game. As we wait for others to show, we'll play this. Welcome, August. You just missed the new scene as the game that won our current vote is Persona 3 Portable. So let's actually begin. Despite this saying new game, we're actually going to load game. We're going to do new game. Welcome to the world of Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3, Persona 3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She's also for veterans of Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES who want a new perspective. Yeah. Now please, choose a gender. So, while we have the option to play both characters, actually I feel like we're going to go for the female character for a particular reason. She has some slightly different social links, and that's the thing. Her social links will also show off more of our team members, which the male protagonist does not actually have the team members for that. So we're going to go with the female protagonist. Okay, so Z is going to be X. So yeah, like yeah, because this is an emulator, so the controls might be a little off for this game. But I'm playing this via the PSP emulator, since unfortunately, unlike Persona 4 Golden, this game is not available on Steam. So this is an emulator we're playing. Hopefully, this also means we won't run into any lagging issues. All right, next, choose a difficulty setting. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choose a difficulty level that fits your comfort level. No, we are not playing beginner, normal. For experienced gamers, you will be able to enjoy the tension of the original Persona 3, easy. For players without time to devote to battle tactics, battles are less difficult than normal mode, and you may restart up to 10 times. For balanced players not used to RPGs, this mode is balanced for ease of play. It will allow you to balance for ease of... Wait, did I just... It will allow you to restart up to 30 times when you fall up in battle. So does this mean 30 times in one battle or just 30 times in general? You will not be able to... Well, we'll go with beginner anyways, since we're doing this via emulator, and I don't want to get screwed up because of controls. You will not be able to change the difficulty after this. Proceed in beginner mode? Yes. Now, please enjoy the game. Oh, yeah, you guys can all see everything perfectly fine. Yeah, like no dialogues missing or anything, because I did want to do time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your gut. All right. Are you saying use our key? All right, so you can see everything. It's all good. That's good. Hopefully there's also no lag with this game, because I actually have never tried streaming anything via emulation here. Everything else we've been is fan games or Steam games, so I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm super excited to be playing this. This is the first time I've actually played a Persona 3. Any of the versions of Persona 3, so yeah. Terminal station, evening. One second, guys, sorry. So sorry about that, guys. Someone was trying to knock my attention. I had to make a quick call. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Whoa. Whoa. Shit, I somehow accidentally did full screen. Fuck, not what I meant to do. Meanwhile, elsewhere. I'm trying to figure out what did I press to full screen this. Ah, crap. God, I can just hear the voice actress there. Remember, small children, do not watch this. Warning.
No, I can't.
You guys still see everything okay? Yeah, the screen going big was not something I was expecting to happen right there. Give me a sec. I'm going to look at PSP emulator controls to figure out how to get out of full screen. That was not something I expected. That's what we do. Okay, that's not working. Setting. And this is not giving me. I don't think this is actually giving me. any actual controls. Okay, that's totally... Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I found the speed up button, but that's not the button I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, that's not... Wait, what did I just do? Whatever, let's just roll with it for now. Unless someone in the chat can figure out and tell me how this works, because I have no idea what just happened. Unless someone in the chat can, tell me a control for minimizing my screen. Because I'm just pressing buttons now. Well, we apologize to any customers who were in a hurry. Yeah, because... Okay, fuck it. I don't know what button's doing this. All I know is Z is A and B is the other one, so... We're just going to roll with a full screen for a minute. If I miss anything in the... chat, forgive me. I'll check periodically to know, because like I said, I don't know how I managed to do full screen. The next stop is Itawara. Itawara. This is the final train bound for Totsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure. You arrive late. It's almost midnight. Dun dun dun! Question mark. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's an eerily gigantic moon. Kikano High School Iwatodai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admissions pamphlet. Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time. Wait a minute. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
Oh, that's why the dialogue.
To be scared.
That's why the dialogue was weird. It was going sped through.
It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of my own, free will. Below is a blank to sign your name. Alright, so here's where to pick how the character is named. And I know for a fact this character has a canon name, but there's also only one real name I know her by. So let me just look up how you spell that exactly. So yeah, if you guys notice the buttons are odd here, that is because this is emulator. So here, so the controls are like with what happened for V3. The buttons are going to be odd. Okay. So I'm just trying to see, is there a way to get to this? Because I don't want to accidentally add a letter and not know how to. Okay, so W is what I need. Okay, now I can do my last name. Alright, so... Here's my error key does this. This might be slightly off because I'm not finding this 100% properly for this name, but Minato. I just realized I put the wrong S, but fuck it, we're gonna roll with it. I also don't know what button deletes. And apparently it's the X, which I found by pressing the wrong button by accident. And rolling with it. Don't you just love when that happens? Okay. Now the better question is... Okay, not what I meant to do. Okay. Sorry, bear with me, guys. This is my first time trying the PSP emulator for this, so I'm still learning the controls a bit. So I'm not sure what the start button is the thing. So I'm just going to keep pressing buttons until I figure this out. Totally not what I meant to do. Okay, so don't press Z. Caps speed. That does save states. That doesn't do anything. Apparently I have a file open, so I don't know why that's open. Legit don't know where start is. Oh, space. Just what I needed. Good. Proceed. Yes. So Minato Aristos... Arista? Fuck, I don't know. It was the name of the male protagonist somewhat. He was Minato. So I don't remember how to say it in English. But it's a name I've seen used with her. Unfortunately, I know it's not her canon name, but it's the name I know her by more heart, and I've seen Minato use better, so it's the name I know her by. Kind of how if you ask me what is fucking Persona 5 protagonist's name, I will say Akira Kuratsu instead of Ren Amani. But I will call him Ren Mamma Mia just because that sounds funny. But we can all agree, giving the Persona 3 protagonist the name Makoto Yuki was a shitty idea. I don't know, didn't they give him Makoto? Wait, fuck, where did Minato come from? Oh no, I think that was the manga, actually. Let's not talk about the manga, though. The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there?
Yeah, I'll admit I should have really asked someone about the PSP emulator controls. Not my finest moment. Who's there?
How can you be? But it's... Don't tell me.
This girl. Remember when we saw her trying to shoot herself in the head? Yeah, I'm not going to joke about that. I apologize for the jokey turn, but we'll see more about what that is. Well, I don't know. I've never played Persona 3, any of them. I will say I do know at least generally somewhat their stories. The story of Persona 3. Don't tell me. The girl is holding something that looks like a gun. Is it a Manicaster?
Wait. The lights. I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirito. I'm one of the students.
Wait, that's how you say her last name?
Who's she? She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm. Is it okay for her to be here? I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takuma.
Whoever's... Yes, this is Yukari. Admittedly, my favorite girl, and yes, I know the controversy with her character. I'm not going to get into that right now. But yeah, this is Yukari. And if anyone recognizes her voice actress, I'm going to smirk because I can just hear the voice there.
Be a junior this spring, just like you. Hi, I'm Yukari.
With these options, why do you have a gun? I'm sorry, I'm asking that. Why do you have a gun? Huh?
Well, it's sort of like a hobby.
But isn't this Japan? Isn't it super hard to get a gun in Japan?
Well, not a hobby, but you know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
Would a bow not work better for her? I mean, I get why she's got a gun, but...
It's not a real gun, of course.
Oh. So yeah, she wasn't trying to actually shoot herself in the head with a real gun. But again, more on that later.
Your thing should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night. Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
I like this girl already. Dormitory, third floor on the hallway, at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall.
Watch me get lost anyways!
So, any questions?
Does that boy live here?
What are you talking about? Come on, it's not funny.
I wasn't joking? Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, is everything okay?
What do you mean?
You know what never mind. It seems like you're alright. Well, I better get going.
You took way too quickly to trust me. I could be an ex-murderer for all you know.
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Oh, come on. Even I'm not as directional blind as Zoro. But I will say, this is a question for the chat. Does anyone recognize Yukari's voice actress? Good night. Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Use the directional buttons or analog stick to move the cursor. Hold down the O button to make the cursor move faster. Also press the R button to display all the icons that can be accessed. Press the R button again to hide the icons. Press the triangle button to access configure, erase data, load data, and title screen. Alright. So the arrow keys are going to actually move this for us. Okay, so W is the icons we can look at. Z is still air. The mirror reflects your regular face. Desk. You were tired today. You should go to bed early. TV. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. Let's see what if we don't do... Ooh, there's a poster. Oh, this is just the calendar. Fuck the calendar. Third floor hallway. You were tired today. You should go to bed early. What I'd like to point out, isn't this past midnight? What the hell is early for this lady? Or late for this chick? We'll go to bed. Sleep. I swear, I think the Persona 5 protagonist is the only one who doesn't... Ooh, April 7th. Knock, knock.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Well, if I wasn't, I'm happy to wake up to Yukari.
Okay?
Good morning. Do you sleep okay? All right.
Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Totally.
Okay, then let's go.
I will say this. I'm kind of sad we won't be able... I will say one thing we won't be able to do. We will unfortunately not be able to start a romance with Yukari. Inside the New City passenger train, Anihazul.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh?
Oops, wrong button.
This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, you walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now. Morning! Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekko-Con High.
So it was Gekko-Con. I will say, I'm very glad that they voiced more dialogue.
You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Where's my classroom?
Posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw. Okay?
But I already told like 10 people on the way here. You were watching me. Why did you only just now say that?
See you later.
There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press the square button to select an area and go there immediately. Please make use of this function to move around. Okay, so arrow keys. Two students are talking. Hey Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. Really ought to find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homerooms posted? It's right there. You're in Class F, Kaz. I'm in a different classroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. Ugh. I worry about you sometimes. Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you probably should ask someone else. That's not why we're asking people. Ugh, you. Oh, no, never mind. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than... Oh, that just made me sad because I was reminded of some news about a teacher I found out today. It's been a year since it's been a while since I was in his class, but damn. Sorry, I was just thirsty. But Moriyama and her gang had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. But you're showing me a way, some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. All right, I get it. Excuse me? You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Guilt-tripping teacher. Female student. Aw, we're in different classes. Whatever. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Ask a teacher? There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyway. Don't you want to know where your classes are? Oh, great. I have the worst teacher ever. You got King Moron? They let him be and teach another school? What the hell, man? You should go to the faculty office. Okay, so... did you say right there? Bulletin board. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Minako Ariso. Class F. You look closer and notice that the name Yukari Takaba is also on the list. It seems that you'll be in the same class as her. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. Where's the... Is my sprite... No, that's just a phone. Okay, where's the button I press? Yeah, I think I'm lost. Oh no, you gotta go that way. That's fucking weird. Why are you wearing a Kabuto helmet? A man wearing a Kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. You see, every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. With our school, we encourage our students to think like a samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic. The teachings of the Bushido are important then as they are now. Yes, yes, yes. You may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. They seem to be having fun. I don't know how to react to that. Female student. Strange. It says this is the library here, but I was just in one down the hall. Was that just in the classroom? Yes. Did you go to the faculty office? The faculty office. It's the faculty office. Enter.
Oh, are you
Oh.
a student?
Minako Aristo.
11th grade, correct?
The teacher is flipping through the pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. That's in 1999. That was what, 10 years ago? Your parents.
So yeah, this is in 2009.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this before.
Honestly, if you ask me, I think the year leading to 2012 would have been a lot better, though.
I'm Victoria. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Ooh, does that mean literature? My favorite kind of class. Nice to meet you.
Enthusiasm. We could use more go-getters like you. Have you seen the classroom assignment? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
You guys all seeing everything good? Because I remember with the last time it started out good, but we were running into issues when we were playing Persona 4.
I need you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means
The principal continues with his speech. You can hear the students whispering about something.
that transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Kari. I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Oh my god! I thought he was.
Be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
I thought that, that was a rumor he was spreading to a fellow teacher. I thought he was complaining about the students talking. It doesn't seem like rumors will stop anytime soon. Early morning, after school. Oh, wait, how was our first class? Homeroom is over. Your first after school session is about to begin.
Dude. You look like a deer in headlights.
Ooh, as a second voice actor that I can recognize rather quickly, who is this guy's voice actor? Because you guys can recognize that voice, can't you? Who are you?
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Junpei!
Transferred here when I was in 8th grade.
Now tell me if you guys can recognize this voice actor.
I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone? What?
But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
I'm glad to have a friend.
Oh, you mean me? Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Hello? Forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let's get on the fun. By the way, you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Ah, Junpei.
Cut it out.
Junpei.
I hate dealing with rumors like that.
But it's true, Yukari. You guys did walk to school together.
I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
I find it even funnier that this character is once again voicing an archer. Yukari and Junpei's voice actors, I just find them too hilarious.
What a shame, Danny.
Well, that'd be fun to see if you could get that role.
Let me clear something up. Mistress didn't come over here to hit on you or anything.
I know, but if you did, I'm telling Winry. That's the only hint I'll give you guys.
Your old pal Junpei about it.
I'll go to Yukari instead. So yeah, does no one have a guess on this voice actor? Who is playing Junpei? You're kidding, right?
Good time's rubbing off on you already, huh? Well, I'll be seeing you around then.
Junpei caught up to you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the dorm.
Check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so...
Wow! Didn't know the school was sexist enough they wouldn't let girls join.
You'd be joining as a new member, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
You made small talk with Junpei while walking back. After school, evening. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
What will you do? Save. I guess let's talk to Mitsuru. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyways, you must be tired. You should get a good night's night rest. Can we see Yukari? Yay, Yukari! Oh, hi. What are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. You probably are pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. At least this time I know it's not midnight, so what will you do? Go back to your room. You go back to your room for the day, go back. You feel tired. You should get some rest. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walking down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit. Seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
Him, I'm having a little... I feel like his voice is familiar, but I don't know.
mind. Will you be okay on your own?
So I'm going to ask this one more time, because I've noticed... I don't know if I'm just missing it in the chat, because I'm looking in a different chat window than usual, but nobody's voted on... made a comment on who the voice actor for the characters I've asked... Yeah, because I know I've asked both Yukari and Junpei's voice actors.
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This guy I can't I'm not sure I'm debating on his voice. Actually, I'm going to have to look it up.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Akihiko. It is now April 8th, I think. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Something about a bathroom? No! Not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming. It's coming." Huh. How about that? You don't believe me? The first spell is wrong. Shit, we're all late to school. Afternoon. Open your textbook, and we take a look at the first novel by Senzo Kaisai. Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach Utsuburo Kubota. Became famous as a singer, but he also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kuboto's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say my favorite author was? Who does she like? Fuyuhiko! No, it's Butsu Kubota. That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Minako. You heard your classmates whispering. Minako gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. You became slightly more popular. Paying attention in class? And our charm has increased? I actually don't know what the stats are in this game. Class is ended for the day. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. The dorm lounge. Yukari is already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
She's back.
So, this is our new guest.
I don't trust him. He looks weird.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsi.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
I saw something odd.
Something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
I just wanted to see what the reaction is the most mundane. Something doesn't seem right.
I have another question.
Who else lives here?
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Why'd you come here?
Of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
So yeah, no, not really.
Then I hope you have a successful school year.
Fuck you, I want to flunk.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Oh man, there's not many times I'll ever hear that statement again.
you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early, as they say. The early bird catches the bookworm.
But I don't want to catch the bookworm.
Card.
That was a pun?
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
I don't want to. You should rest for today. Decide to return to your room and sleep. Oh, she looks adorable sleeping. Later at a certain room in the dormitory. What is this madness?
So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
The Dark Hour? Are we gonna need Thriller? Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
Radio presents The Vain Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Uh-oh. Huh?
What the? What's
Oh my god! He's turning into a Heartless! His heart's been stolen! Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the now.
You mean it's the 13th hour of the day?
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Aw, you gotta just keep watching me?
Yes, sir. I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Yep. Thank you, Shonen. You made the guess. That's right. Yukari is Michelle Ruff. I can literally hear the sin-on in her voice when she first spoke. And yep, Vikman Nana is Junpei. Is it kind of hard here? It might be a little louder on my end. I did mess with the volume a little bit because it was really loud earlier. But I don't know how the volume for it is coming across on OBS. But that's right. And Akihiko, I actually, like I said, I can't tell what it... I don't 100% recognize it, but yeah, you can hear Michelle Ruff as, again, you can hear the Shinon and Yukari's voice. She's also Noir and one of the female voices from Robin. But it's the Sinon voice that's making me smirk the most. Because it's because, once again, she's playing an archer. Master Minako Aristo. Checker and paddle. This only means one thing. I know that music. I know that face. It's the nose.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
There's no line better hearing in this room.
Miss Igor, I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality.
It's not the Velvet Room without Igor. It's just not.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
It's just not. I'm tearing up, guys. I'm sorry. The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
You shall be welcome here, the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
The Velvet Key.
Still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival, but I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps.
I'll explain that later. It's now the April 9th. You feel like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class! What? You don't have to be all serious. That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I don't hear the lecture. But today, we have classic literature. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikoda. Early morning. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Why not? Doze off. Nah. We got away with sleeping in class. You met Yukari at the shoe boxes and decided to go back together. Paulownia Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekkoukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too.
Isn't karaoke?
There's also a nightclub, but that's kind of not for us yet.
The Paulownia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Well, we're going to save as always. What will you do? Save? Yes. Speak to Mitsuru. These network computers were installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. As long as, not sending it to an evil bear. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but now there's just us students here now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook. How, of course, a Persona protagonist is not a Persona female is not a good cook. Ugh. I mean, I'm not a good cook, and Mitsuru Senpai just doesn't do things like that. You know, if you're handy around the kitchen, I bet you could do something really nice with this place. What you do? Go back to your room. Go back to your room for the day? Yeah, go back. Why not? You're there. You should get some rest. How dare you say Igor tells lies? Never say that again, Magus. Don't ever dare be rude to Igor. Don't ever be rude to the nose. The nose is our friend. The mirror reflects your regular face. Yeah, so these aren't going to say anything. You're tired today. Yeah, this isn't going to say anything. So we go up to bed. If I can just click on the bed. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. Sleep. The dark hour comes once again. At a certain room in the dormitory.
How was she?
Sleep last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation, but this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the hall.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge.
Does anyone know Akihito's voice actor? Because I'm honestly, this is me actually trying to test and do some audience participation with the chat. I actually am, I'm blanking on his voice actor. I can't tell if I recognize it or not.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here? Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right.
Also Mitsuru, because I'm not sure about that.
Be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko? Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me! Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeda, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back. But what about you two? We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice.
Hmm.
What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Your room. You're awoken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Go take a look.
Wake up!
Sorry, I'm filling in as her line.
We don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
Okay.
Downstairs! We'll leave through the back door.
There's a back door.
Take this, just in case.
Yukari hands you a long, thin implant. It seems to be a Nagata.
Follow me.
Don't ask if we know how to use it. Just give it to us. Dormitory, first floor, at the rear entrance.
We should be safe now.
Also, that makes me wonder, where did she have that?
Takeba, do you read me? Yes, I hear you.
You know, I'm wondering, what are they using to communicate?
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
Shit! Wait, you weren't leading it? What? How do you lead it with... over...
Let's go back.
Oh, shit. Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving. Hurry.
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Serious tempt fate.
You gotta be kidding me. You climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them the shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
You can summon your shadow?
Here goes.
No, Yukari! Pick up the gun. And she's gonna aim at herself, isn't she? Yep. And she just summons a persona. Whoa! This is new? Holy shit, our persona already evolved! Damn! This one is a badass. Evolving on their first day. Just wiping out a shadow.
What on earth was that?
Well, we're leaving you into this other stumped. It can mode change? The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over? It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading towards Yukari.
Get away from me.
You have to save her. Attack! Persona. Okay, so we can. Oh. So yeah, we can't use Orpheus. No wait. Keep doing that when I need to remember to press the other button. You were doing a Pinocchio reference, and I'm just saying, how dare you insult the nose by making that your joke? You do not insult the nose, Magus. He is our friend. Hey, we got 48 experience, and we leveled. Oh, so here's the stats, social stats, I guess. Academics, charm, and courage. So we only get those three. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas up to level 3. Ooh, sweet! We're level 3. Something inside you has changed. And our persona's level 2. Orpheus has leveled up. Strength has increased by 1. Agi increased by 1. Luck has increased by 1. And we've learned the fire spell. Nice. The monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness. Oh, that doesn't seem... I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of losing consciousness anymore.
Are you okay? Come on, please. Can you hear me? Answer me.
Really, I can't... I just can't stop hearing Sinon in her voice. This is the Velvet Room, wasn't it? Was it?
So nice to see you again.
Igor, it's always so nice to see you, man.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called the persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Persona?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you bring many hardships.
That's what Orpheus is?
To use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional.
Okay, this is gonna be an explanation that's gonna annoy me.
The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability is. Remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Damn, we're out for days. Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder, how long have you been asleep? You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Have you been here long?
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you.
Oh, you were worried about us, Yukari?
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Why tell me this?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in a blast. But nobody really knows what happened.
Oops, wrong button.
He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gakukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting you too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Ah, that's not what I meant to say.
But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up.
Eh, they already know.
Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
It is now 4:20. I mean, it is Lucina's birthday. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Do you have a upset stomach or something? Junpei. Anyways, I got something to tell you. Are you feeling okay? Dude, I'm just fine. Forget the old Junpei. Geez, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yukatan. You two live in the same dorm, yet came here separately today. Is it because you caused too many rumors again? What? I just left a little later. A little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? You feeling better? Minako? I'm sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Itsuku wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor. the dorm after school. Okay, don't forget. Morning. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. Ugh, I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history, not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Monako, what the heck is he talking about? I'm honestly not 100% sure. Let's think this one through. Caves doesn't sound right. Elevated houses feels like it could make sense, but mud huts also don't seem right, but like at least the first one made sense. Like, you know, I'm gonna go with mud huts. I'm gonna gamble. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground, supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. Ugh, I want to get to the age of the katana. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? Oh well, thanks, Minako. You hear your classmates whispering. Junko told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. We must be the most charming person in the entire game. Class has ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. So I go back early. Oh, we don't get to talk to anyone. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. But as always, save. Gotta remember to stop pressing that button. Nobody's in the lounge, so we go up the stairs. Or dormant. We're told the 4th floor. Okay. We're told to go to the 4th floor. Oh no, that's just repeating where you're supposed to go. A room on the 4th floor. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko. How you doing? Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
No. Excuse me?
Do you remember the night we came here?
Well, I also figured out who Mitsugo's voice actress is. I believe it's Tara Platt. I'm actually not recognizing her name from anything.
The street lights went out. Nothing was working. There were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
Each night, as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins.
And Akihiko's voice was Liam O'Brien. Well, I'm not actually sure any roles I know him from.
That's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows.
But are they
They
heartless?
only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
I'll admit, kind of.
Hiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
Wait, how do they pronounce it? C's?
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
So you mean nobodies?
They're responsible for most.
Man, they must really go for people with strong hearts.
Not all of it.
What about the police?
Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
And I'm gonna be right back, guys. Just give me a minute.
Function in the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users.
Huh. Okay, I can see Gara. Wait. Huh. That might be why his voice actor was... It sounded familiar to me. For his voice. I can maybe hear a little bit of Inigo in his voice. Got any roles Tara Platt was in? Because I'm curious why does her voice seem slightly familiar? Not if I could place it on.
It's all up to you guys.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opened the case on the table. A silver gun gleamed uncannily from the inside.
What I'm trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Yeah, that's the gun, the evoker. Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Oh, please. We all know this game won't let us say no.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
You join Seas to fight. Is it Seed? I don't know. I always want to say Seed. I didn't hear it quite well when exclamation mark. But voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana. That's right, we've got our first Arcana. We are the wild card, the Fool. You have established the Seas social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. That's right. So this social link is story-based. We're always going to see it grow at certain moments in the game. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the persona. Social links are the bonds you form with people you met. You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decide to return to your room. It's yep, Edelgard. That's why I recognized her. It's Edelgard. I thought something about it seemed familiar. Not enough to place on the herd, but now that you say Edelgard, I can see it. Damn, there are a lot of Fire Emblem voice actors in Persona. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence. I mean, if you think about it, just on Persona 4, there was Laura Bailey, who was Reese. Hi, how are you? Also, I think the female protagonist is also voiced by Laura Bailey. The female Minako here. How'd you get in here? I didn't bring any little boys with me. Also, it's the dark hour, so why are you not a coffin? Do you have the potential? Are you a Persona user?
The end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
Of everything.
See, this is why I feel like the game should have happened before 2012.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. Your usual power is a power that takes many forms. It is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
Well, that old man on the subway did say I was going to be agreeing to a deal with a small child and committing to it, so I'll roll with it.
I'll be watching, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Weird child. The boy disappeared. It is now 4:21. Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko Senpai is injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru Senpai. Is Senpai okay? Yeah, Akihiko Senpai was attacked by a shadow on the day that you collapsed too. He said he injured his ribs a little. He had injured ribs? It's so terrible. Ribs are never good when they're injured. Yukari began talking to you in class. I thought I was going to...
I was gonna fall asleep
Oh.
in there.
I'm so used to voicing most of the time.
Come to the lounge when we get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsuru left as soon as she was done. Is she going back?
She's probably busy with things like student council. Unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Wasn't some hostility?
Seems Junpei was listening too.
It's not that I don't like her. She's just...
I will say about the Fire Emblem thing, just going back to that, is I would kind of laugh if they were all in the same game. Then again, only Yukari and Akihiko's voice actor share a Fire Emblem game. Because like I said, Yukari's voice actress, Michelle Ruff, was both one of the voices for female Robin, and she's also Noir, both from Awakening. And as Shonen pointed out, Inigo, I always want to call him Indigo. Inigo is Liam O'Brien is Akihiko, who's also from Awakening. Both Noir and Nigo are Wild Duck Burger. Iwato Hadai Strip Mall.
That earlier. It's not that I don't like her.
They're second-gen characters.
Oh, I'm talking about Mitsu's.
That reminds me. Who's excited for E3? Especially that Tuesday Nintendo showcase. God, I'm hoping to see new Fire Emblem news. We might potentially get news about a remake. We'd be excited about that.
Why does Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like a poster boy for sexual harassment. You know, last year
You continue to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Damn, now I want to know what he did last year. Evening. Dormitory, 4th floor, command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Huh? We all know who that is.
What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
Damn.
Staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently.
Damn.
I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
That's the story you want to go with. Just flat out, damn.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
And you're telling people that story. You couldn't have tried to make Akiko agree to lying.
He said that's, completely normal. Like being confused, not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
I was okay though.
Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users.
I'm sorry, just hearing Henrik Elric voice lines like that, I can't stop laughing.
Man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. Glad I'm not the only one. It get kind of lonely. I bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
But we have Akihiko.
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team.
Minako. Don't slow us down.
No worries. Nothing's gonna happen to you as long as I'm around.
Junpei join Seeds? Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I always want to say Seed.
Well, enough of the introductions. I think we're about ready. Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Sounds more like hell.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to trade. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury? Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
I don't know, kind of like a 4-man team. But I don't know, it's possible to kick some ass with 3.
What about you, Jen?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
You do not have the potential for Mortal Kombat. Ikugan High School, front gate.
And this is it? This is the place?
Of course Hal would be in the high school.
Why here? Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
We're really going to have to get used to seeing this, aren't we? I heard one potential Smash character will be announced at E3. The other one is supposed to be the Tokyo Game Awards. Anyone just a little bit reminded of Soul Eater with the blue circles? Holy motherfucking hell.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the Dark Hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the Dark Hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest we're talking about? But why? Why did our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No, I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Tower.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
It's just as cool on the inside.
It sure is creepy. This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By yourselves? We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions. For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
It's not going to be Junpei.
You're in charge.
Nako, you're in charge. Haha.
But she's a girl.
Junpei!
She has fought them before.
Seriously?
You're meant to be the big bro character. Don't be insulting us.
You two, can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can. I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
You betcha.
That's the spirit.
You decide to go through the entrance. A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in. That old man in the street said I would use a key on a door that would suck me in. I didn't believe him.
For you.
Igor!
Has come for you to wield your power, the tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
We'll find out later.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power.
Power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Because we're wild cards, bitches.
You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, when you think of this person,
So yeah, Is it a man? I think it's a woman. Like how we can pick the female protagonist and the male, we can predict, we can see our... We can pick... As you guys remember, for those of you who saw my 4 stream, there was an attendant in the Velvet Room. We'll be picking this... We can pick this one. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to pick the woman because... Well, she's not the canon one for the female protagonist. The character who the woman is amazing.
Nice. Then let's bring her out for a proper introduction.
My name is Elizabeth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then,
Farewell. We'll see you guys again. Igor and Elizabeth. This is going to be fun.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
they don't seem to see the door.
You've been nodding off. You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. You can also save your progress by accessing the clock next to the entrance. You can also pay money to heal by accessing the clock. So, I'm guessing the clock they mean is this. What would you like to do? We'll save. As always. Yeah, we'll probably just explore Tartarus for a little bit. Are you ready? Ready. Good luck. Tartarus, go to the following block. Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost. Can you all hear me?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative. Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better. Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it.
So I guess the sensory ability just lets her talk to us. Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around this floor. Ooh. Treasure chest? Obtain a medicine. Nice. Items are always good. Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Okay, if you hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. Okay, let's see. What is the button to hit? Okay. Okay, nice. So it's Z because remember this is emulator. This is an emulated game.
Informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain?
No thanks.
Then I want you to defeat
She explains it anyways.
Try using both the skill and attack options.
Attack! How dare you attack Yukari? Ah, that's right. I don't think we can control our allies. Got 5 XP from that and a snuff soul. Actually, gonna have to see if you can. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? The staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. There's another shadow ahead you eliminate. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. If you're able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, if your enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. So yeah, we have to do it before we're even spotted, which is a little hard to do when you remember they can see us.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Sure, yes please.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. For instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weakness. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow?
Yes.
Enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
First, I want to see if we can do this. Tactics. Direct commands. Oops, sorry. Keep hitting, don't press escape. Persona. Okay, so I can't use Orpheus. Eventually I will learn... Oh, no, wait, that's because I can't switch. Okay, that's the switch ability.
You struck the enemy's weakness. I summon you. Attack again.
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do an all-out attack. Yeah! Ooh, a revival bead. Nice. But only 10x speed. Not good. Obtained 1 medicine. Nice. It seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully and to avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
No, that's not necessary.
Proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Eventually I'll remember skill.
Summon you.
Yeah, that's...
An attack. One more.
We all hear in the female protagonist's voice actress when she says, I summon you, Riza's voice, don't we?
Attack again. Nice. Persona. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Shuffle time! Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. After battle, you will occasionally have opportunities to select a card from the ones you've shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you receive that persona. There are other cards, each of them has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try to pick it. Press the X button when your desired card is directly in front of you. Oh shit. Hey, we got it! We drew the card of the Persona Pixie. You'll welcome Pixie into your heart. That's going to be a lot more annoying, though. Ooh, must be Yukari's. Yep, this is Yukari's Persona. Io. I'm trying to remember, where did I hear... I know Io is Greek mythology, but I don't remember where. Strength is increased by 1. Magic has increased by 1. Andrew is increased by 1. Junpei has Hermes. He's got the messenger god. Strength is increased by 1. As you can see, Junpei is the magician, and Yukari is the lovers. Obtain 1 messing. We're getting a lot of healing items, I noticed, in this one. Now, normally, you do not want to stay on the floor. I detect the shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takabaka to heal you. Press the triangle button to open the menu and screen. From there, you can recover HP with skill and items. You can use your friend's skills from there as well, so feel free to do so while keeping an eye on their SP. I actually have to... Okay, so this lets me turn the screen around. Defeat all the shadows on the floor. Okay. Okay, so this lets me turn the screen around. E does nothing. R. Okay, space opens the map. I'm actually just trying to see what opens the menu, actually. Okay, no, A just does this screen again. Ah, so S is menu. Eventually I will learn to stop pressing escape. We got spotted there. Damn, there's 8 of them.
To defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about it?
No, we know those attacks.
That concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck. I summon you! You struck the enemy's weak point. Persona!
Seriously, anyone else hear Laura Bailey when she speaks?
One more! Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack! Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Yes. Shovel time. Damn, only 2 cards. Ooh, we got the card of the Persona Aperasas. Welcome to Aperasas in your heart, Snuff Soul. Well, Yukari is at least leveled to 3. So has Junpei. Their stat increases are nice, but I'm not worried about their stats. Defeat all the shadows on the floor. I actually just pressed the wrong button because I was actually not trying to turn. That's right, because I got to use the arrow keys to... move, you know. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. At least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what to do. What would you like them to do? But if they get too far while they split up, you will not be able to use skills or items on them. Be careful of that. Press the square button to issue an order to your allies. When your party members get too far away, their portrait at the bottom right of the screen will darken and skill and items cannot be used on them. Also, party members may encounter shadows while split up. While they are in battle, you will not be able to change their equipment. Which order would you like to give? Okay, so A will let us give orders. Split up. Wait, what do you think you're doing? Which orders do you give? Right. Defeat shadows. Wait, what do you think you're doing? You're in charge. What are you waiting for? Issue the order split up. What? I just tried that like 4 times. Or 2 times, but press the square button to issue an order to your allies. Okay, we literally just saw that screen. Okay, which order would you give? Split up. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Why aren't I? Split up. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access point, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their health.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Oh, no, I'm not giving any orders. I found the access point. What do you want to do? Let's return to the entrance. Okay, then let's go. Here you go, dude. Obtained 1 medicine. Nice. Seems that you've returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
Junpei, you barely did any work.
I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually. That's the effect of the dark hour. you'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you are able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. You feel the power of your heart intensify as if the reaction to the bond between your friends. As I told you, yes, the C, or whatever, however you pronounce it, the full social link is one of those story social links. There will be others, but yes, the C social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas, the full arcana, has grown. No, I do not know what personas count as full or not. I have never played P3 Portable, so all of this is new to me. Decided to return. Oh yeah, and we're tired as well. But yeah, we always get tired in the dark out, which is really bad for us as main protagonists, but I'll explain that feature later. You decide that it would be best to return to your room and rest. Oh. Well, time to do some investigating. Entry. I keep equipment that helps me search for information there. Please don't touch it. You do that on your bike? Clock, what would you like to do? We'll save, as always. Save. Because if we don't save regularly, what are we going to do? Akihiko. You guys did a great job, but you won't have to shoulder the burden forever. If only I hadn't gotten injured. Junpei? Dude, I can't take any more. I'm starving. Now on, you'll select your part here and before you enter Tartarus. I'll explain the details some other time. Triss, Ben, you did well today. Now, let's head back to the dorm. Yukari? I'm feeling tired. Let's go back. Outside. The dark hour will soon be over. It'll be next day when you stop exploring and return to the dorm. Would you like to return to the dorm? Return to the dorm. Decide to stop exploring and return to the dorm. Morning. I didn't know that we were on the same train. But man, things have been real crazy these past couple of days. Are you alright? You must be confused since you just transferred here too. I'm alright. Wow, that's impressive. You're completely different from Junpei. On the other hand, I'm so bored that I feel like I'm going to die. Hey, is there any way I can sneak in on the fight? Maybe I could get past Mitsuru if I wear Junpei's hat. No, never mind. The consequences wouldn't be worth it. You'll be executed. You'll be executed.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the student council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you. So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl at school.
Wait, that's not you, Yukari?
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around there. Besides, the school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibilities of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
I'm just recognizing where I've heard the background music from.
Hey, did you understand what she was talking about?
Of course I did.
Seriously? Man, you're smart. Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Don't even think about laughing at Mitsuru. She will execute you. Alright, today we're going to be going over Meiji era literature. Open your textbook to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbook, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud, suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart to reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. Expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics increased. So if we don't sleep, our academics increase. Interesting. Class is ended today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in school. First, we talk to him. Hear that starting on the 24th, some athletics teams will be recruiting new members. Just the volleyball team and the tennis team, though. The others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you check it out? He said the 24th. Go downstairs to the right, and eventually you'll find it. I need better instructions like that. You're the transfer student everyone's talking about, right? The one who moved into the dorm where Akihiko-senpai lives? I always wanted to talk to you. Sure. Really great. Then could you be a pal and tell me everything about Akihiko-senpai? His favorite food, it's his type of girl, how he spends his days off, and... Nope. Being on a diet sucks. Maybe you didn't notice, but I used to look different than I used to. Didn't get lost in school? No. Wait, what happens if you say yes? Wait, does she have headphones? I just realized on a Sprite. Do you tend to get lost in school? Yes. Where are you headed? The faculty office. Leave this room and go down the stairs to the left. Okay, so this is basically just telling us the instruction of where we need to go. While facing the shoe cupboard, go right to enter the hallway where the faculty office is located. You know, I always see the comments about like the food, but the shoe cupboard, but do they not wear shoes in the school? Because they look like they're wearing shoes. Or they wear school shoes. It'd be so weird. You know, rumor has it that getting the square button is convenient for getting closer to your destination. I don't know where you'd find that square button, though. Trust me, you and me both want to know where the square button is. Dude, Mitsuru-senpai's speech this morning was crazy. Heard no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. Okay, that should be everyone in the school. Classroom. Second floor hallway. Who can we talk to here? When you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Mitsuru-senpai's speech was so cool. I voted for her. I remember the last time I was elected for anything. It was vice president for an anime club. I wasn't even there for the election. I still can't believe I won that. I never did. Never ended up vice president, though. Everyone else looks so small compared to Mitsuru-senpai. Mitsuru-senpai. She said she's going to quit being a high schooler. Well, it's her life, man, and not mine. School's barely started, and there's already been a student who quit. She only had 2 years left. What would she do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? What can you do if you don't graduate from high school? Student. My parents always nag me to, like, study for exams and stuff. They're so annoying. I just became a junior. I'm supposed to be having fun. They just came into some money, so they're getting all strict about my future and junk. Okay. Down on the floor. What do you want? I'm using my cell right now. Talk to me later, okay? Fuck you. By the way, the sign on the door to the home economics looks like it was written in another language. It's hard to read. It doesn't look like English. If you listen close, you can hear a mysterious voice inside. It's one awfully mysterious home economics class. Let me tell you. Bulletin board. Schedule is posted for the first term. 4-14 through 4-11, student council election. 5/18 through 5/23. The terms 7/14 to 7/18 finals. 7/20 to 7/23 post-exam break. 7/26 summer break begins. I don't know if I actually need to see that. Hi there, welcome. Buy items. Which one would you like? Money, 3,000. No, I don't need any of that yet. Alright, entrance. We exit. We ran into Junpei at the entrance and decided to go home with him. There's a commotion at the front gate.
Wait for us!
Man, I hear they're always swarming Akihiko senpai like that. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? I guess so.
I want the two of you to meet me at Bologna Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? Are your friends gonna go along too?
Oh, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache.
Damn, I'm just imagining Nico and Akihiko now
Anyway, I'm gonna head out.
having a conversation. Nico would not like to see Akihiko so surrounded by girls he doesn't even know their names.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Man, how could you not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Well, guess we gotta go. Jeez, talk about putting a damper on a guy's afternoon.
The police station at the Paluana Mall. So I'd head there with Junpei. Okay, Paluana Mall. Police station. Seems to be the police station. Enter.
Thank you, sir. These are the guys I was talking about earlier.
Officer Kurosaka.
This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You and Junpei each received 5,000 yen. Sweet, we have 8,000 yen.
So find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money. Of course they do. Nothing in life is free. I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again. I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in the city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer. But it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here.
Oops, wrong button.
I'm only doing what I think is right.
I don't have that much, but you should still be able to find what you need. Alright, so we can buy weapons. Buy equipment for her. Yeah, this is definitely better than our weapon, so we'll buy her this. That'll be 3,000 yen. Damn. Would you like to equip the weapon you just purchased? Yes. Equip the item. Okay. Now we're going to sell it. As long as I press the right button. Yes. Sell the $400 yen katana we just bought. Okay. Oh, damn, I guess we didn't get random items to sell. Alright, I guess let's buy Yukari a new bow. Not the most, but we don't want her damaging. Oh, damn, that's another 3,000. Just like to equip the weapon you just purchased? Yes. The item? Okay. Sell. Practice bow. Not press escape then. We'll see your weapon. Oh yeah, we don't have enough for Junpei. Well, at that time, so Junpei, you're gonna have to wait. Only 5,000 yen. I'm gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood now. Later. Junpei has left. Right, because those are just directional keys. Those don't do anything for us. No, we're not going to do a game. What do you do? Are you here for the arcade? If you want to know about them games, let me tell you about them. It's okay, not today. Games are pretty addicting. You can end up pumping in a lot of coins, but you get something in return. My strategy is to play the games that polish my charm and reflexes. We're not going to do that right now, so... Actually, wait, no. Actually, why not? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we at least click. It's a crane game. One of the prizes is a gun Shi Bank. Costs 200 yen to play. Will you give it a try? No. We need to earn some money before we do that. Okay. I guess the dorm. Let's see what happens at the dorm. It's almost nighttime. If you go back into the dorm, then it will automatically become nighttime. You go back to the dorm now, go back to the dorm. Evening.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now, I'd like you to lead the team. You might never know when a powerful enemy might appear like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. Yay, we're able to go out at night. But we've been streaming just for a little bit. I think just a little bit over 2 hours. Forgive me for not remarking about it, Shonen. I did not see your comment. I'm still unsure how I ended up on full screen. And I cannot see the chat unless I look for it. But yeah, we've been streaming for just a little bit over 2 hours. And I will say, I'm very much enjoying getting the chance to play the third Persona game. One of them, at least. Never got to play this one, and I'll say it's quite interesting so far. Oh, yeah. If I can do this now. The category should now be changed at least, so that should be fixed for our next episode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my show. Share, favorite, like, follow. If you know others who will enjoy the night show, send them my way. I'm happily entertain you all. Well, catch you next time as we continue our journey with Persona 3. Till then.